That's it. I'm ordering another one. This ain't gonna work. God damn it. Okay, folks, welcome back. Welcome back. It's Rich time.
It's probably way too early to do this. There's a lot of people that aren't even up yet. They're still sleeping off that turkey from yesterday. I never even cooked my turkey. 25 pounder. What am I going to do with all that?
Wow.
Sit here and go rotten.
Hi, Rich.
I doubt it. It'll be a while. If we don't get anybody out of here, then I'm just going to close out. You got somebody in here already? Really?
Any cockroaches in the
7 in
background?
the morning? Wow. Who we got in here? Who that? Who that? Who you?
Who are you? Where you at? Would you like to watch The Flying Nun with me?
Yeah, I was out there this morning early.
Oh.
Really early. That's that video that I posted. That's actually from this morning.
Oh.
You know, I wanted to make sure all the lights worked, and apparently even the license plate light that I bought works as well.
Oh.
Not a bad buy for $20. And the headlights are
Okay.
dim and
Again, why are we working on lights, paint, interior? Let's get it running.
dismal. They're actually pretty bright. Even the gauge cluster, all the gauges light up. The gas gauge, the heater gauge, the speedometer, all that stuff. But for some reason, even after valve adjustment and everything else, this car still will not start up.
Oh. I wonder why.
It can only be one of two things.
There we go.
It could be that the points aren't set, and it can't be that it ain't getting spark, because I know it's getting spark. So it's either the points aren't set right, or the spark plugs are fouled out from the Marvel's Mystery Oil in the cylinders. That's it. There's nothing else I can think of. After that, I'm stumped. You know, the only thing I'd be able to do then after that would be to pull the distributor out after it's, you know, put in on top dead center once again and see if that's messed up. But that can't be either, because I actually made sure it was on the compression stroke when the valves closed. So I don't get it. This is the first time that a car's stumped me to this point. Even after all this.
Shut that door up there. I don't want no screaming.
The sound of it is normal. The cranking of it is normal. It's not grinding or anything like that. You're not hearing anything that's sounding like it doesn't, you know, like it doesn't sound right. It sounds perfect, you know? Hey, David, how you doing?
Hey, Dave.
What's going on? You're early this morning. I'm surprised anybody's in here. I guess the early bird catches the worm, huh?
That is the truth. The early bird gets the worm.
I have worked so much on this car, and I thought that it would have paid off, but maybe it's, like I said, it's a couple things that are stumping me. You know, it might be the points, it could be the spark plugs fouled out. Maybe it's, like I said, that Marvel's Mystery Oil. I guess sometimes they're a little harder to get them out of the cylinders, you know, as far as shooting the marbles out with the spark plugs off than I thought. Maybe there's still some in there, and it may have just fouled out the plugs. There's a good possibility of that.
Oh, yeah.
But I really don't know what else to do other than that. if you got any ideas, let me know. I'm gonna call a buddy of mine. I'm gonna have him take a look at it because he works at a dealership. And if he tells me I did everything right, then you know what? There's nothing more can be done. No, I know. See, the thing is, before I did the valve test, okay, what I did was I lined up the harmonic balancer. Hey, Uncle Ron, how you doing?
Hey, Uncle Ron.
I lined up the harmonic balancer on top dead center, maybe a couple points off or before or whatever. The rotor was pointed at the number 1 spark plug wire receptacle in the distributor cap, so that's dead on. The compression stroke was at, where it's supposed to be as far as the intake valve being closed. So the intake and the exhaust valve are both closed, okay? And like I said, the only thing I could think of it be right now would be just the spark plug wires fouled out because of Marvel's Mystery Oil. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I put brand new connecting rod bearings in. It has 2 brand new pistons. They're both valve release.
Valve release.
At first we thought that there was a bypass on that because the cylinder walls were like extremely clear. It looked like somebody machined them, but that's not the case. I've checked the compression on it. It has plenty of compression. When I was starting it up the other day, I could hear like when the rocker arms push down on the valve, you can hear it go click and you hear it go psst, like that. So I know it's got compression. That's not a problem. You can hear it throughout the engine. That's what I'm saying,
Really?
That's what's really got me stuck there. And, well, I just really don't know what else to do other than that. Like I said, those 2 things. If anybody else got any ideas, let me know. See, everybody was telling me that it was quite a big possibility that I may have dropped it in on the exhaust stroke. Well, this time I made sure that it wasn't the exhaust stroke, that it was the intake. See, I didn't feel like cooking a turkey yesterday. I have a 25-pound turkey in my freezer. And I'm not cooking that for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already heavy as it is. I'd be sitting there like 400 some pounds for crying out loud if I ate all that garbage. So what I did was I made 2 pies, homemade, because I used to work as a chef, executive chef.
Executive chef.
Homemade mashed potatoes, and I made my mother's recipe for stuffing. But I didn't make anything else.
Man, you got quite the traits.
So that was the end of that. I even had, tins on my wood-burning stove. I had it all set to make the turkey and everything else. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll take a ham out, I'll kick this wood-burning stove over and cook it on that the old-fashioned way, So right now I'm watching, which one is it? I think it's Grumpy Earl, man. So I'll turn it down so I don't get what they call it, a strike for copyrighted business or whatever, or somebody else's, But I went to the store after that, and I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, if it was the points, I wouldn't be getting spark from the spark plug wires,
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it was throwing it from like that far. I had the spark plug wire right near the hinge for the hood, and it threw that spark clear across to it. So I'm like, it's definitely not spark.
Really? There you go, Jimmy.
And you guys got any ideas? See, that guy Ron Iozio, he's my Uncle Ron. He was a very close net.
Now, again, so many good channels, good guys, smart guys, intelligent, very intelligent when it comes to this topic, cars, have tried to help you, Rich. But you always find an excuse or a reason why, and you blame other people. That's just what you do. I really, in my heart, believe you do not give a fuck about this car running. That this car is simply a prop to give you something to make these stupid fucking videos. I really believe that.
What do you call it? Close with my mother.
Oh,
And well, actually more close to me than my mother because I used to run away from home when I was a little kid.
really?
But his ex-wife was also very close with me too. I had a lot of family issues when I was younger.
Oh boy.
But yeah, he's been following me through on YouTube, and he knows everything that I've done on that car. And if you hear how that thing sounds, it sounds normal. It doesn't sound like it's slow or it's dragging. I've actually uh, charged the battery, the whole time to make sure that it actually has enough juice. You can tell that by the lights. The tail lights, the license plate light, and the headlights are all like really bright. They're not dull,
Yeah.
or half dead, if you will.
Hey, is that a cockroach crawling on your shoulder there? No?
No, it ain't got no gas in it, but that's not the problem. You know what I mean? There was gas. There's gas in the carburetor.
Okay.
There's the bowls are filled up,
Okay.
and I did the whole gas thing yesterday. Still nothing.
Really?
So I'm thinking it's probably fouled out plugs. It's got to be.
Really?
It can't be anything else.
But you just said you got spark. So how are they fouled
The
out?
valves have been adjusted. What I did was when I adjusted the valves,
Here we go.
I had the valve covers off,
Yeah.
and I turned it by hand.
Yeah.
The fan. And when the number one exhaust valve went down and came back up, I made sure that the rocker arm and the push rod and the valve was all the way back up. And then what I did was I waited until it was on the exhaust or the intake, and then waited until that came up and it moved to the next one. Now, after the first cylinder, it gets a little funky. There's like two of them on a different span, like not in the same thing. They run in a different category. Yes, I know, Uncle Ron. I know, and I appreciate everything you did, you and Aunt Clara.
Uh,
Trust me. Don't think for a moment I didn't. I went through a lot of hell, and you know that.
oh. Oh, maybe I was right about the childhood thing. That doesn't give you the
Yeah,
right
but,
though.
I have a fuel pump problem. I think it's the thing, the gaskets inside are probably dried out. So I need a new fuel pump. I know that.
So guys,
What was the other thing? Oh yeah, I got it.
I've got an idea and I'm going to try to send this to Congress. If you are caught and charged with any kind of, sexual crimes against a minor, I believe that they ought to take these, right, and put your ball sack right through it, stretch it out, put it in, and then open these up, and then go, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom, let them go. No, Rich, I did not say you. I said people that are convicted, I believe they should have their balls cut off. But let's keep going.
Brake work on it, and then the rear drum on the passenger side, I got to take that off and pop those old studs out and put new ones in.
Yeah.
They broke off.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me how that happened. I have no idea, but they did.
Oh yeah.
So then I'll finally get to finish the inside because I've got the fabric for the seats. I have the foam for the seats.
Yeah.
I do everything but from scratch. I make the door panels from scratch. I made the headliner from scratch myself. I took all the measurements and everything else, and each section is a different, space between headliner pole to headliner pole. They're not all the same, so you can't just like cut strips out, put little loops in, stitch them together, and call it quits. Don't.
So one of the people that follow the channel, when I was picking up some sody pops, I figured I would go with this one. A&W for the win.
Work like that. You gotta make sure you have enough left over for the net so you can tuck them up underneath.
Oh
And
yeah,
then you
listen
gotta
to
put this,
that.
the rope stuff in around the door frame on the inside. And then you have to get these, you have to make these like, I don't know, about maybe that wide
Oh yeah.
holes for the post.
Yep.
They have to go all the way down to the floor.
Oh yeah.
And then they have to be like kind of curved out like that.
Yep.
And you have to put those in.
Oh yeah.
Then you have kickboards that go, you know, in the front underneath the dash.
Yep.
Then you have a little triangle window in the back that actually has to have, you know, something cut out for that.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to put fabric on that too.
Put some fabric on it. There you go.
Hey, Clara, her Beverly.
What the fuck?
See, everybody's moved so far away. It's like I don't even, you know, I don't see anybody anymore, you know, because everybody said, well, that's the end of this. Time to go to Florida or whatever the hell it is. I like staying up here in Jersey because I was always a person that didn't really like the heat too much, you know.
We can tell.
Otherwise, I would have sold out this house when I, you know, first got divorced. But the thing is, now, you know, this is my house, and somebody can't come up here, you know, and claim it like they thought they could, you know.
Oh yeah.
They're no longer entitled to anything on it anymore.
Oh.
They signed it off on themselves, so.
Cool.
9.5 years of that hell was enough too. Trust me, being abused by that, physically and mentally, no thank you.
Oh, the wife. That must be the wife.
I did everything.
Rich, you know that it's in the makings right now to get your wife to come on live. And I'm almost sure it's going to happen. Almost sure. Then we'll get to hear the other side of the story.
For that damn woman, and she didn't appreciate a damn thing of it.
Oh?
She didn't work a single day that she was here.
Really?
She was here from, well, let's just say we moved in here tax day 2004.
Tax day.
And she didn't get finally kicked out until, what the hell was it, June 15th or 14th of 2014. And after that, I said, you got to go. That's it. You know, she's sitting there being a manipulator to my brother because I had him come back up here from Ohio because some broad was taking him for everything he was worth.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, you don't know anybody down there. You get screwed and she takes everything you own, you're going to be out in the street. You know, and nobody's going to be able to get you from down there, you know. So I had him come back up here. He stayed in my house for a little while until he got bored with it. And, oh, you are? Where in Jersey are you?
Huh.
You got to send me your address, man. I got to come up and visit you, you know. I want to say hi at least, you know. I haven't seen you in a long time. Since you had that little house there over by Wanacue Elementary, you know. That's been a long time. Hell, I'm 54 now. Got to be able to get together, you know, and hang out or something. Wait, didn't you say you're near Willowbrook? Not far from Willowbrook Mall. Well, I gotta let you know something, Uncle Ron. I'm actually a lot heavier than I was when I was little. I'm almost 300 pounds. I probably am after what I ate yesterday.
I thought you didn't eat.
Yeah. That's not from Willowbrook, I know. Yep. I have a black 2016 Jeep Patriot.
I'm surprised.
Maybe we'll make plans or something to hang out or do something. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a drinker, but I can have a couple.
Oh yeah.
If I sit and chill for a little bit.
That's all you do is sit and chill.
I got a younger friend down the street. He used to work for a dealership, so I'm going to see if he can't, if I can't get him up here and have him take a look at it. I think it's what I said. Though I think it's probably the plugs are fouled
Oh.
from the Marvel's Mystery Oil being the cylinder.
Oh yeah.
In the cylinders.
Really?
I'm sure not a whole heck of a lot of that came out. The
Well,
oil is past full.
what's going on? That turkey
There's
moving
no
around
water
your
in it,
stomach
so
there, bud?
she's definitely got oil. There's no problem there. It's a good thing I removed all that sludge and everything out of that engine, I'll tell you. The heads, the oil pump, the oil pan, the cartridge sleeve, the intake area, all the lifters. Jesus, that was a mess. But the before and after pictures show exactly, how dedicated I was to that car. I mean, I literally did just about everything except I got lazy when I got to the pistons. I didn't want to change all of them because 6 of them were still in decent shape. They weren't messed up or anything. So, and they all held the Marvel's Mystery Oil when the heads were off. They didn't drain right off the bat. It took a while because when I put the pistons in, I set the rings separate. Like the opening separate.
Yeah.
Like in the same area.
Bruce. Morning, fellas.
Well, I could always stop over. I used to work as a PCA, Uncle Ron.
I'm driving.
Be a patient care associate. I did it for 15 years. I still have a rollover mat in my bedroom in a bag.
Listen, oh yeah, you got a
like
rollover
when
bag.
you used to change somebody and set them up and dress them and all that other jazz. I used to do that for 15 years of my life. I took care of others. Go figure. That's all I've been through, right? There's a couple people that are actually really good references for me too. I actually took on a couple of cases of my own. I took up one that was over. He lived over in a country club or a golf club. Yeah, it says it was country club. They had golf course and everything else, and that was in Ramsey, I think it was. And they were really good people. I mean, they were decent. The one guy, he had a catheter, but I had to change that. He had diabetes issues, so every morning I had to check his blood sugar and then, distribute 14 units of insulin to him, and all that stuff. So, and, the first guy that I had to take care of, he was 78 years old, but he had Parkinson's and dementia. So he didn't even know my name. He just
You had a lot of titles, bro.
That was it.
I mean, a body man, mechanic, bus driver, firefighter, executive chef. What else am I missing? Oh, this personal care assistant here. Man. Good morning, David. Bus driver. I like how he said that he had a 20-pound turkey that he didn't cook the day before for Thanksgiving. However, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, oh no, about 10 minutes after that, he's talking to someone else, and he's like, I'm about 400 pounds after what I ate yesterday. A&W for the win. Absolutely. Ice cold.
Oh, there we go. That's just what I didn't want to have. Get up there, you stupid idiot.
Well, what do you get, a cockroach? Oh, he dropped a cigarette. That's, how many times have we seen him drop a cigarette?
So what'd y'all have for Thanksgiving? Did you have family over, or was it just,
Professional asshole.
you and your significant other, or what? Ah,
Ah.
oh, God. So tapped. I actually went to Quick Check and stole some sugar packets so I could actually have some coffee this morning. But I gotta make a fresh pot.
Ugh.
Then I gotta go out there. I actually got a table saw that somebody was getting rid of. And I actually am cutting my firewood with it.
Oh.
So, that way I have something to burn instead of sitting there bringing a chainsaw out, cutting these pieces in half and everything else. I got about 5 big chunks in here right now. So maybe later what I'll do is I'll fire up this wood burning stove and, slap the ham in there and put the top over the top of it and cook that for a while. Maybe I'll save the turkey for Christmas.
Hey, what's up, Goldwing? Hey, thank you again, brother, for the other day for dropping that super chat. You did it at the end. I don't know if I really got to thank you, but thank you again for doing that.
I don't know.
Oh, he's a lumberjack.
Yeah,
Who the fuck cuts firewood with a table saw? I'd like to see that.
Like, I was trying to sell off my boom boxes.
Oh.
And we had, I turned around and posted it 50 boom boxes for sale. Leave a bid price down below. So that way I get some kind of general idea of, what their mindset is. It didn't bother. Everybody started saying it was fake and everything else. I even posted a video. Does this look fake to you?
Don't feel bad though.
But yeah, I got
Going. Don't feel bad because everybody in here is blocked. So.
these too. I got to sell these kind of things. I got a whole slew of these all over the place.
Yep. Cigarette smoke. I'm sure people are gonna want that.
Not getting any bites on anything. I even posted that. What is it? I got 4.
Oh, you just farted. I heard it.
Coffee makers, still in the plastic wrap. I got 4. What do they call it? Air fry ovens with the stainless steel case in the French stores. I have that. I have 4 of those. And then I have 4 26 packs of Rubbermaid Easy Find lids, storage containers, and stuff like that. The ones where they stack up with one another. Oh, you have cancer, Uncle Ron?
Uncle Ron. You didn't know your uncle had cancer? Boy, just when you thought you've seen it all.
Yeah, I just don't want to be sitting there, Well, it took too long, and, now I'm reading about him in the obituaries. I don't want to do that, Sorry about that being that cold, but that's just the mindset, the way I think. I'm just like, that's when it's too late. You know what I mean?
What? The fuck is he babbling about?
And I've got problems too. I mean, maybe nowhere near as yours, I'm sure. But, like I said, I got the arthritis in the foot, the lower back issue, distend the arteries, and high blood pressure, they say, but I don't think so. I think that only gets like that when I get irritated or spooked or something, Oh, God. Yeah, I noticed something funny about that 57 in the daylight. It looks like a dark turquoise, but when it's still dark out, it looks like a dark green. You know, I mean, not dark, but oh, okay.
Ah. Ah.
Uh,
Ah.
yeah, see, I would have done that other, what the hell is it called? They have another thing for you to do with YouTube that you could have multiple people in your live stream, but every time I tried it, I always had a problem with it, just like a big black blur. And I was like, nah, you know, it's not really worth it at that point. Freaking mucus is ridiculous. It's constant too. It doesn't stop. So,
Have another. There you go. Keep puffing that cigarette, Jimmy.
yeah, see Uncle Ron. That's what I'm watching right
Hey,
there.
Uncle Ron. That was a good movie. Movies.
It's funny how you build up all this stuff after all these years, and then ultimately at one point in time you have to wind up selling it all off. You know what I mean? In order to try and make ends meet. I mean, if it wasn't for this, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have anything. But you know, I mean, I was told to sell the house, coming in at over $200,000. So.
How long could you live off that?
Figure, what is it? 1, 2, 3. I have my mother's PT Cruiser.
Oh, here we
I
go.
have an old retired school vehicle
Uh-huh.
that the company gave me. I have the 69 olds, and then I have, you know, 57 and my Jeep Patriot. So.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really have much to talk about this out of board. I mean, you know, I haven't even functioned yet.
Why the fuck are you on here?
Bad boys.
Ah.
Guess about the only thing I could do today with that car would be just to take the spark plugs out and try and shoot the rest of the marbles out of it. Hopefully that'll go out, and then get new plugs.
Yeah, there you go. Get some new plugs, Jimmy.
Heck, I even have original OEM horns. I just don't have the.
Oh.
I don't have the horns hooked up because
I wouldn't worry about that.
there's no wire running through the steering column. I got to run that from. I have a new horn toggle switch. You know, the box that goes out in the firewall or up against the grill, and I don't know where the old one is. I'm sure if I found it, I would find the wire too. You know.
I'm sure you would.
I know the heater works in that car. Excuse me, Jesus,
Jeez.
hell.
A little gassy.
I still got to hook up the radio. I got to hook up the clock. The cigarette lighter works. I got a new glove box for the car.
Cigarette lighter works.
I have the owner's manual. I have a shop manual. I have one door panel I still haven't put on yet. That's the back door on the driver's side. And I got all the armrests done. They're all remade up.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to put them in. I got to tuck the headliner in, put the rope in, and then I have to make the other parts for the car, you know, for the kickboards. And I got 2 new rolls of carpeting. I got 2 rolls of foam for the seats so I can recover them. And I'm going to make them just the way that picture showed in one of my thumbnails for one of my videos. So it's not going to be the same design that it was originally, but it'll be close. It'll be one of two designs, and I like the other design better. I don't like
Oh yeah.
the black mass of fabric
Oh yeah.
going underneath those pieces that are square for the back part. So I'm just going to make them the square parts coming down, and then where the seat is going to be the square parts, and they're going to be tuck and roll, and I'm going to have like an outside border around it. So then I learned my reupholstering from working at a couple of reupholster shops. I worked at a place called Vision Systems in Elizabeth, down on what the heck was it, Broad Market in Elizabeth. And then that place we did the restaurant La Casa Maria in King of Prussia. That was the only freaking job he did. It took all night to do that damn place too. We had everything set up. All we had to do was pull everything over and, you know, staple them, the fabric to the chairs underneath, all that other jazz.
The jazz, all that other
Even
jazz.
that armrest for the bar, you know, like the cushion goes around the bar. We did that too. That was white. Normally people do those in black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So instead of like black leather or vinyl, he did it in white leather or vinyl or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, let me bring this phone out here. Maybe I can get some coffee in me. I'll make some if I have to. Oh, Jesus. Get up out of this chair anyway.
Oh Jesus. Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
little flipper. Oh, should be fine. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Put that over here. Pull that out. Let me see. I'm gonna put this right here, I guess.
Yeah, put it right there.
Well, I should have brought this out this morning. I didn't know they had garbage going out today. I thought they would have waited until like Monday or something. Ugh, this thing is full of coffee grinds.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. I was just saying I wanted them to like place a bid like in the comment section to let me know where their mindset was, and if it was rational, then you know they'd be the first one to get it. Of course, like when you're dealing with 50 boom boxes, you actually have to pay for shipping too. I can't afford that. That's like that could be like thousands of dollars.
Huh.
I sent one radio from my house to Florida, and it cost over $150 just for one radio. You know, so I even tried to, you know, chop down the box size and everything else in order to get it to work properly. So that way it wouldn't cost them as much, because they were talking like $180.
What?
Like, no, he ain't gonna go for that. So let me see my coffee filters.
$180 to ship a fucking boombox. What?
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I honestly don't know about that.
The air fry ovens, you know. I wanted to see what they were, because I mean, if you go in the store, they're going to cost you over $100. You know, I'm not kidding you. It doesn't matter how cheap they are, whatever brand they are, they're going to always wind up being over $100. So you figure out 4 or 5 of them, you know, that's a nice chunk of change there. And then, you know, you got the coffee makers are usually about $30. So I got what? 5 of those? No, 4 of them.
Yeah, that's enough to support your fucking.
Those plastic storage containers and things usually run you a bit of money. Plus, the Hot Wheels that I have, it's ridiculous. I have a 1969 Hot Wheels track that still works. It has the one with the speedometer on it, and it has another one that's like a car wash, but they're run by one battery. You put them in there, and it pushes the car through the track, and it's kind of like an oval. And yeah, that should be enough. I don't want to overdo it because it's, for some reason, this thing spews coffee grinds all over the catch underneath. It's a real annoyance because I don't think I have the right size filters. Let's try a fresh spot. It's better for me anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just over here out of the camera way right now because I'm filling up my carafe of water so I can make the coffee. You know, Uncle Ron, I actually went and bought, you know, those containers of milk that you get.
Excuse
They
me.
don't go bad, you know, until you open them. I mean, I'm not saying hold on to them forever, but you know, they're better than going out and buying a thing of milk every week, and you know, by the end, before the end of the expiration, it goes bad, you know. Let's see. All right, one more.
Sell boombox, pay water bill, take shower.
Either, you know, that I think it's the same problem as my brother has. Something back disorder. I forget what the hell they call it.
Oh boy.
Ah,
You don't think maybe it's because of your weight that your back's fucked up?
listen up.
And your ankles and your knees, head, shoulder, knees and toes, knees and toes. Listen to him. He's making a cup of coffee. And it sounds like he's rubbing one out. You know? Gross.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm sitting down.
Yep, let's go back to what you do. And you do best. Sitting on your ass.
Okay. Yeah, see, there's Hot Wheels on there.
Who gives a
Over
fuck?
here and here. There's some more over there. Got all these over here. And that's the other stuff.
Oh
Got
yeah.
all boom boxes. And more Hot Wheels here. So, yeah. Ay. Pickup only, really? But see, the thing is, I don't want them coming to my house because you don't know what you're gonna, you know, be dealing with. You know what I mean? Oh, really? Huh. That's an idea. Well, I mean, I bought the other stuff for now, so I'm going to use that until, you know, until that's gone, I guess. My mother used to get that stuff too towards the end.
Oh.
57 Chevy is done. Now,
Oh.
the only problem that I'm having is it still won't start. And I'm thinking the reason why it won't start is because of the possibility of fouled out plugs from Marvel's Mystery Oil being in the cylinders. Or the points aren't set to the proper gap. That's why I got a 12 meter here. But I'm taking a little bit of a break, Mitt, because I'm done racking my brain on that car. I mean, it's cranking properly. There's compression. There's
Telling you, it's a
problem with
prop.
that. So it's at top dead center. You know, it's on the compression stroke. The rotor is pointed at the number one.
Stop saying that the compression is right in that motor, because it's not.
And,
Motor's pooched.
There's there's nothing more that can be done. You know, I mean, I got new
No,
bags in it.
there's a lot that
It's
needs to
got
be
new
done. It needs to
pistons
be
in it,
pulled
new
out and
rings in
sent
it.
to a
It's got
machine
new
shop,
head
but
gaskets.
you
It's
can't
got
figure that out.
intake manifold gaskets, rebuilt carburetor, has a new timing chain set of gears. It's got new
That's
valves
where
in
you
it,
fucked
know?
yourself right
What
there.
more can you do to an engine? Literally. And I did the valve adjustment yesterday.
Yeah. You've been doing a valve adjustment for a year.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, you're right on that, Uncle Ron. Yep.
This is craziness.
Yep. That way you ain't got to worry about any whack jobs because you got too many nuts out there nowadays, and I'm not in the mood to deal with any of that.
Oh, are you not?
Yeah. But the only thing is with the Hot Wheels, if I would ever sell them in a lump sum like that, I would actually have to get a big plastic case. Thank you, Wingnut. Appreciate it. If you got any ideas what I could do, man, to get this car running, because I don't know what else to do. You know, I mean, everybody was saying, oh, your rotor could be on dropped in, your distributor could be dropped in on the.
That's a good one, Bruce,
stroke.
right?
Well, I made sure it wasn't on the exhaust stroke this time, and that it was up on the compressor.
That's his
stroke.
retirement.
And I dropped it in and locked it down. The bolt's in there. It's not tightened
Hot
up all
Wheels.
the way, so I could move the distributor left or right. You know, either retard it or advance it.
Now, how long do you honestly think that would?
Still not getting nothing. It's not even backfiring. That's how I'm thinking. Maybe the plugs are fouled out. And there's still Marvel's Mystery Oil in it.
How many times are you gonna say that?
And you know, the compression. There's no problem with the compression anymore. I got that resolved.
Why wouldn't you
And I
pull
did
the plugs and
valve
look at them?
You know.
Oh.
In the video I have actually went out there really early, so it was still dark out, just to see how bright the license plate light was, and that thing is bright. You know, for something that's 65 years old, that's actually an original. It's not an aftermarket. It's not the one that was on my car, but the one that was on my car didn't work anyway, so. The headlights work, the gauge cluster for the speedometer works, the high beam switch works. You know, you can see the little light indicator turns red.
Shark Tooth, I was gonna send Mark
And then you
out,
have
but he
the
won't
light
give
up
up.
for the heater gauge, and then one for the fuel
Again.
gauge. They both work. The engine's cranking normal. Don't know what else I can do.
Exactly. Exactly, low wing.
Checking out now. What do you mean? Where are you checking out from?
Michael only gives it. Yeah, she's suing me now, Bruce. I can't talk
Okay.
about
All right,
her.
I'll talk to you later, Uncle Ron. Message me. I'll give you my home number. It's the only number I have, so.
Your home number, you mean your cell phone, dumbass? Yeah, Meg's suing me.
I think you have it, though. To be honest, I think you did have it.
And I'm counter-suing her.
I remember talking to you once before.
A lot of suing going on.
No, the ballast resistor, you're talking about the voltage reducer. The little white thing on the firewall is brand new. I replaced it. It's fine. The coil is fine. The points are brand new.
Oh, yeah.
The wires are brand new. The spark plugs are probably the one things that I'm thinking it might be fouled out. But the ballast resistor is not giving me any problems. Everything works. You know.
Does it?
I had that already fried, so that's why I'm saying I know I replaced it. It may have been 6 months ago, but there hasn't been no smoke.
Yeah,
coming off
200
it or
lawnmower
anything, so
wheels. That should
We're
get
good
you
there.
about 6 months of living, right, Bruce? Oh, yeah.
Okay, Uncle Ron. Talk to you later. Take it easy.
Uh-oh. Uncle Ron.
Yeah, so I even have a 12 meter here.
Right, man, you rolling it.
It's an old one, but it's still, it's kind of stuff that they use. Here, I'll show you. I mean, for these old cars anyway. You see? And if you can see the meter works. Nothing wrong with that. Here's the clips here and everything else. So it's actually a dwell intact meter. It's dual, I even have
exactly.
Somewhere out there's a GM headlight adjuster.
When she told me that it burned when she peed, I was like, no.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm thinking, I'm.
You drank all my sody pops.
Like a chance, because I'm thinking, maybe now it might be the spark plugs itself. Because 3 of the cylinders I put Marvel's Mystery Oil in to check to see if it actually had compression. Because I was getting a bad reading. I was getting like under 25.
That sounds about right.
Number 3.
Yeah.
And as soon as I put that Marvel's in there, it went right up.
Oh yeah.
But I had taken, all the pressure off the rocker arms and everything because I had done a valve adjustment before I put the connecting rods in underneath. And when I came up, somebody was telling me to do a valve adjustment, and my mind freaking slipped. I forgot all about me already doing the valve adjustment previously to me being underneath the car putting new connecting rod bearings in.
What a joke. Oh.
So I did another valve adjustment on top of the valve adjustment that was done already. And I think that's what was causing the number 3 to have so small of a reading, of 25, because it was keeping the valve hung open,
Guys, how long?
That's why I went and took all the bush rods out, and I made sure that they weren't bent because I don't want any surprises. I'm not trying to get a connecting rod to go through an oil pan or whatever, Not on an original engine. And the engine can't be shot because it's got compression. And everything is moving the way it's supposed to. I mean, I've had the valve covers off. I'm looking at all the the rocker arms pushing the valves down and coming back up and everything. So, there's no dead spots because every one of them's moving. So, and I really did. I mean, with all the work that I did on this car, removal of sludge people wouldn't even have done half the stuff that I did, with this car. They wouldn't even have bothered. They would have had it taken to a machinist or something like that. They wouldn't bother cleaning it out, of sludge and all that other stuff I did.
I'm older than that toad. I'm fat. I real health problems.
I'm not a mechanic.
I'm out in the heat working off mowers.
Right now, I'm not a mechanic. I don't have any certification. Okay.
We didn't have Valor back in the 70s.
I actually have mechanical abilities. You know what I'm saying? I could take apart a whole car and put it back together.
Yeah, that's hot.
And actually, the car has all the original bolts back in it, and nuts, and screws.
Like the old man says, pain is weakness leaving the body.
And Phillips has screws, and there are no extra parts. So,
make sure you stay hydrated.
Parts. That means you didn't finish putting something in that you should have.
You know all about that, Rick.
How was your Thanksgiving there, Wingnut? Did you have a good time? You have family over?
Where do you think Joe was spending more time?
That coffee smells so good, man. I don't even know what the heck time it is. I know it's early.
If you go by his logic, what Rich has said about kids, what the definition of a pedophile is, he never says anything about pictures or pornography. It has to be that you meet someone or you got to bring them to an undisclosed location, got to have a sexually charged conversation, but he doesn't say anything about looking at pictures of pornography, which is the same fucking thing. Just saying. I'm thinking it might be somewhere back in the shop.
Yeah, I bought all these Hot Wheels, man. There's like the ones that they have that are like close to the originals that I had when I was a kid.
I'd say I'd have to agree. We'll take all the above, all of them.
Like I have, what is it? The pickup truck, the blue pickup truck with the flames on the hood, the motorcycles in the back, and then I have the hot rod, the one that looks like it's got flames on the side, black car, with the engine sticking out like a 31 or 32 deuce with no top.
Oh.
And then what the heck was it? That Neat Streeter was the name of the other one. It was a blue car that had writing on the back, oldie but a goodie. And then I have, what was it, the 57 Chevy in a commemorative box. I got two of them. And that reminds me of the ones that I had when I was a kid. But I also have the ones that are worth some money now are the
That's a great point.
the Dodge Charger or whatever the heck it was. There was a name for it. I forget what the hell it was. They made them again a couple of years ago. I can't remember what the hell the name of it is. I don't even see them. Shoot. Let's see if I can find out what it is.
Tim? 30%. Holy. Tim? Tim, help me, Tim.
Yeah, see, this is what they make now.
I gotta go sell them
I
all.
have one of
Fuck off.
these.
Tim, help me.
So I keep them, the ones that I don't have many of. I don't take them out, because they're not something that I play with anyway.
Hey, what's that flag mean, Rich?
Here's another one. There you go. This is the one that I had like when I was a kid. It has the blue windshield. There's the red lines on the wheels. And then I'm trying to think what the other one is. Roger Dodger. That's it.
Hey, gonna see something pretty cool. I got a whole shelf of these, but I've had these for over 20 years. Rich, look, it's got the boom boxes in the back.
It's got the decals on the top.
Look at that. Winning! Oh, this is starting to get dusty.
Oh, it's got an old Corvette.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, help me now.
I gotta go out here and get some coffee before it overflows. Hang on a second.
Oh, hang on. Here's some more coffee. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I definitely need that.
Yeah, no shit. Surprised he hasn't gone live. All of his mods seem to have fucking packed their toothbrushes and hit the mattresses.
We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Enjoy your Black Friday. Yeah, that stuffing smells good.
Stuffing? Wait a minute, you said you didn't make turkey. You're a liar. You are a fucking liar. Come on, Richie, say something. Say hi.
Some of that.
Why isn't YouTube bringing my videos down?
Yeah, I think we're going to get going too. Coming up on an hour. It's probably a little bit too early for people.
I listen to the shop.
I can't believe this.
I think that's what a lot of people do with this stuff is they just listen. I mean, because who the fuck would really want to watch it? But if you're working or something and you can play it in the background, it would make some good comedy. All right, let's check out this shit. Here we go. Look at all these lives. I mean, all these shorts. Let's get into this.
Well, we have Austin here that likes to make fun of my car work and everything else. And so does Jeff, and so does Jack. But you know what? I don't need 20,000 shit cars. I can make one look decent. And it's never going to be perfect. I'm aware of that.
Rich, that car, the fact that you even said you can make it look good is fucking stupid. But we'll
You know what?
continue.
I can honestly say it's my car.
Yeah.
There's no
Show us the title to that car, Rich. Show it. I don't think you have one.
lost title. The keys are not lost. The engine cranks. It don't start yet because it needs a fuel pump put on it.
Oh, now it needs a fuel pump.
But because of the fittings on the bottom of the pump that are scraping up against the lower control arm, can't get it to fit. But, you know, guys think that I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't. Look at that. Now, first glance, that might look okay until you really look.
Sure looks like it does to me.
Yeah?
Needs a little work, but it's not that bad, and it's a lot more presentable than when I got it.
Oh, yeah? It ran when you got it. Here we go.
Oh, so Austin, this is what happens when you think that you can just go on a social media platform and just labelize somebody. Granted, some people don't have the brains to stand up to people like you,
Oh, yeah?
so they walk around with their tail between their legs. Me, on the other hand, you don't know me. My grandfather was the commissioner of police in Patterson. Go search that. Peter Monahan. I even give you the name. You're an asshole, and you're not going to win. Every video that you've taken is going to either come down, or it's going to be deleted, or you're going to pay me for it.
Oh, yeah?
If anybody comes down here with a gun based on your false
Look at the
assumptions
stupid fucking
or
rings.
labelizing of me, I'm coming after you.
Oh.
Think I'm kidding? This shit's about to hit the fan, pal. Games are over.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh, my boots are falling out.
Whoop.
So what you're doing as far as taking my videos off of my page and loading them onto your page in order for you to take things out of context, twist them around to fit your needs with your sick
She's so
mind,
proud of the trick you learned about the background.
your demented mind, and your very childish mind.
Keep showing your fingers.
Illegal.
Is it?
I'm not playing any games anymore, Austin. You know, and here's another thing for you to search, since you're so hell-bent on telling me everybody that I'm talking about and the stint and all that other shit is all fake. Okay, here's another one for you. My grandfather, Peter Monahan, was the commissioner of police in Patterson. You don't know me as well as you think you do, buddy. And you're getting very little tiny tidbits of who I am. So I don't know what you three think you are on here, but you're not legalized mafia. You do not have a right to come on here and label somebody based on an opinion they have about a child because their parents don't want to keep them off social media.
What?
Or based on the opinion that I have because my time period as Generation X growing up was very different than yours. Okay? You don't call somebody a pedo when they don't have sexually charged conversations with somebody, when they don't send private pictures to somebody,
See?
when they don't coddle somebody waiting until they grow up and turn 18, or trying to get them off the internet to go somewhere to a private area. Those are the things that a pedo does.
Notice he does not say anything about looking at pictures. Nothing about that. Or videos or anything like that. Nothing about that. It has to be, you have to get them out. And the fact that he's even saying this shit even makes him, in my opinion, makes him even look more guilty. Because what kind of a person would say this shit?
I do not. Okay? But you'll find out.
Hey, look at it. What do we got? Another one? Oh, yeah.
As you can see behind me, that's YouTube's copyright strike. Don't worry, I'll be printing you up the information on it real soon. I love how you think you can go on here and do whatever the fuck you want like some crazed lunatic and not have to pay for anything that you do. And everybody has to just take it. Well, guess what, buddy? This shit's about ready to hit the fan for you now. Yeah. The shoes are on the other foot. You're gonna find out. So I hope you enjoy it while you can. Because it ain't gonna be there long. Read up.
What an
3 words.
idiot.
See what it says?
Yeah, one phone call, I'm gone.
More information to come.
I still got that video, Rich.
It's very limited.
You're gonna make that phone
Oh,
call.
here's another one you can debode. My grandfather was the commissioner of police.
Oh,
Just so you know, Austin, this shit's about to hit the fan. And if you think I'm full of shit, you're gonna find out. You're not gonna sit there and call me a pedo when I'm not one. And you're not gonna get me to lose any of my jobs because of it either. And if some sick motherfucker comes down here and points a gun at me, guess who's gonna pay for that shit? Your ass. Okay? You don't have a right to call somebody a pedo and jeopardize their life. That's in the guidelines of harassment up here, buddy. And that's got nothing to do with YouTube. But it does have everything to do with you sitting there labeling somebody as such when they're not, based on an opinion that I've had because of the way that children were treated when I was a child.
what?
Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was a whole different world, asshole. Okay? And I'm entitled to every opinion that I have, whether you like it or not. You'll find out.
These are threats.
I figured maybe you didn't get enough time to read it, so I figured I'd put it up again so you can see it, asshole. By the way, take a screenshot of it, because you're going to need it. Soon to be coming after that will be the copyright strike, and I'll send you all the little guidelines on that too here, you little dickhead. I love how you think that you can do no wrong and nothing can happen to you. You're going to find happen to you, asshole. You're going to find out real soon.
Besides the obvious, she brings up 90%. Absolutely right. Busted. Absolutely. What, we got any more? Oh.
I'm just going to give you this information right now, Mako, Jeff McRae, Austin, and Jack from Poor Man's Garage. My name is not Rich Bitch, okay? But I do not give you permission to use any of my...
They didn't have Valor then. Wasn't a thing. Was not a thing. Yeah, he thinks that, this is all just, I don't know what he's thinking. I really don't. I really, really don't. I think he's stupid. There we go. Look at this shit. Look at that. I don't. He's going to make one phone call. He's going to make me disappear. Yep, he likes to. What's he doing? What's he got his foot up on the. Oh, he's gonna. Boy, I've never seen anybody do that before. Look at that. What a joke. Yeah. He goes from pushing his palms to his fingers. He clearly does not have the Captain Morgan. Yep, the liquor was doing the thinking last night.
I gotta go do the truck park real quick. Alright, good. I want to cut him off in the middle of recording.
Yeah, right? They love to drop my full name. I don't, you know what? Hey, good. Good for them. Hey, and Rich, you can go ahead and Google that name. That's my grandfather and is also my uncle's name. You go ahead and Google that out of North Reading. See what you find. Oh, the technique is just like awesome. Jeff McCray. Hey, Jeff McCray. Oh yeah, that's a great point. I didn't even notice that. He's got the fucking front. Holy shit, Jimmy. The fuck is that, a toolbox? Hey, Smooth, what's going on? Pots in there. Pot of a turkey. Tools. A crock. What the fuck? Oh, there he comes. Here comes Titty McGee. This guy's fucked. He's got all of his tools in the front of the car. Oh yeah, the diaphragm. Hey Rich, is that your wife's diaphragm there? Your ex-wife's diaphragm up there on the grill? Was it one you found in the trash? Is that a box of chicken? Car's fucking mint. That's what I want. Guys, how long do you think before Larry throws him out? The critters? cockroaches. I still can't believe that. I like. Old Barry Beamer over at Beamer and Son Garage, boy, they're pretty broke over there. No videos. I don't know. I don't know who said. Nobody said anything about a gun. He did. He most definitely did.
It's like a silent film, huh, folks? Not hearing me saying a word.
How do you
I
go
was going
from?
to sell this car because I thought I was going to hit some really hard times, but I looked at it twice and I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? Worst case scenario is I can have somebody tow it. I'm not strapped for crash, and I'm not going to get another one of these again. So that's why it's been taking me so long to work on it,
Exactly.
because I appreciate the things that I have, you know.
Exactly. Busted.
Look at it as a dollar exchange. I don't. As I said before in my videos, I am not
Professional
a
victim. Oh, I'd love to see the emails he must be sending to YouTube. What's this? Look at this movement. Look at his left hand swinging. Tim's on vacation. It's funny, he used to go live and all of his mods would just pop in there. Boom. They'd be there. That shit stopped. Quickly.
If I get this again, then so be it. I don't care if it takes 5 years to get this car on the road. Most people have somebody else.
Hey, Bruce, it could be in the kitchen cabinets. Check behind the soup.
And they're not happy with the outcome of the way their car looks. So this way, if I'm not happy with something I did, I got nobody to blame but myself.
Oh, yeah.
And I did check the antifreeze on this yesterday. So
Is it?
It was leaking that bad. I wouldn't be able to see the antifreeze through the cap. And it wouldn't be based up at the top. It'd be a lot lower to the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, Jinx. That's what's up. Tim, please come out of hiding. Please. I need you. Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
And as the sandpaper wears down, it becomes a finer grit. Like I said the other day, pretty much the truth, folks. As it becomes less abrasive. Rinse my hands off.
Tim, 80 acres. And a trailer house with shop. Hell yeah, Jinx. That's what's up.
And just so everybody knows, what I did in order to patch up all the spots on the car was dab painting. So in other words, I filled in the hole with the paint and I kept going over it until it was full.
Wow. That's how you fill holes?
How you get rid of the roughness of that is you wet sand it. Brings it down smooth without pulling the paint out of what we patched up.
Okay, okay. As long as nothing dramatic happens tonight with this POS, tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review of like Jinx, Matthew Decker, Gibby. Five. That's a good one. No problem. Alright, let's see, let's see. Yes, Austin uncovered that last night. His grand and I talked about that in the live. It's the same thing with Barry. It wasn't bad enough that his grandfather died in the fire as a worker. He had to make it that he was a first responder. It's the same thing with Barry. It wasn't bad enough that he slid, a couple 100 feet on the side. He had to make it, bigger and more, like it rolled 20 times. They got to make it, they're fucked. I don't know. Ah. And that's the thing, like the truth, like the truth, that in itself. All right, your grandfather was a worker and he died in a fucking fire. That's horrible. But of course, absolutely, it's disgracing him. He's disgracing himself.
And I have some ideas for the doors.
Oh, the
There are
doors.
some hardtop doors up there on the other end of the driveway. And the bottoms of them should actually be the same length as the ones that I have on the car.
Exactly.
Bottoms of those
Bad
out
juju.
and weld them to the ones that I have here.
Yeah, this is an old video. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I would think, well, if it was me anyways, I would start with the motor or the engine, get that straightened out, and then move on. It makes no sense. He paints the car, right, with the fucking rattle can. There's about 100 pounds of paint on that car. And then when he's underneath, he's putting his fucking nasty, greasy hands up on it and pulling on it, and he's wondering why it's getting all dirty and the fucking paint's coming off. It's just stupid. Pick one thing and stay on it. Same thing with his sanding. Look at the fucking hood, to the fender, to the back up to the front. He's all over the place. Right, exactly. Ah, Tim. Tim, my milk really got me in it this time. Matter of fact, here, let me see if I can find it real quick, because I know I've watched it before, but was it a video? I believe it was a video about the grandfather, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. He probably took it down. Hey, what's up, Austin? Good morning. I hope Uncle Brian Cabral is watching. Yeah, I'm sure he probably is. Where the fuck is that video? Click the like. Fucking. No, no silence from Rich so far. But of course, you know I'm gonna hit on him anyways. We got shit to review. Oh. No, wasn't this one? Hard times. Need to sell off everything. Update. Busted radio. Oh, I know, with the strike. Dude, I think he got a little drunk last night when he made those shorts. A word from Rich 220. Where the fuck was that video? Those videos was because he's saying. How many times has he said that? Now he's saying he's gonna get it taken down. Remember you said I never said anybody was gonna take it. No. Look at these fucking videos. Same thing when anybody shows up with a gun. Who the fuck ever said anything about showing up to his house with a gun? Oh, yeah. You got that right, Austin. Where the fuck? I think we're getting close. Public, exactly. Right here. Okay. This is the video. I know we've watched it before, but I gotta watch it again. Let's get into it. Listen to this shit.
Hello, everybody. It's Rich 220. And just to let everybody know that the 57 Chevy that I'm restoring is in dedication to my late grandfather.
who passed away February 16th, 1967. Apparently, he was a volunteer fireman, and though they don't have his name correct in the sign-in book, they do have his name correct on the headstone. The 57 is going to be done in dedication to him. I'm going to have his name grinded or etched into probably the trunk of the car, and it's going to have my father's name on the other side and my name. If anybody wants to donate to help me finish this car, there are a few things I need. I need a runner board. I need a license plate light. And I need the glass panes for the doors. Just the regular flat glass panes, not the vent windows, not the quarter glass.
Austin, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard it or not, but it's the same thing like with Barry. It's not bad enough that his grandfather died in the fire, in the fire as a worker. No, now he's got to be a fucking firefighter. Just like Barry, it wasn't bad enough that he slid a couple 100 feet on his fucking side. He had to add in that, it fucking rolled 20 times.
Not the rear windshield or the front windshield. I just need the regular panes. I can't seem to find them anywhere. But the car is going to be in dedication to him. He responded to an explosion at Morningstar Paisley, which was a chemical company in Hawthorne, on February 16th, 1967. And apparently he died in that fire, trying to save other people's lives. I don't have pictures. I don't know how to post pictures on YouTube, so
I don't know how to post pictures on YouTube. Really?
if you go to my Facebook page, Richard Furler, that's my name, okay? Look on there, you'll see a post for my grandfather. You'll see all the information about Morningstar Paisley, the explosion. It'll even show my grandfather's name, which is Ernest William Furler Sr. He was a volunteer fireman that lost his life, and I didn't even know this. I actually researched it myself.
You better hurry up and get on it, Austin, before it disappears.
Little communication done as far as knowing what happened to our grandfather. We were never really told the true story. And I happened to just find out about it. So yeah, if you go on my Facebook profile.
Now you'd think he'd talk about his other grandfather being the chief of police, but
You'll see the explosion, what happened, the anniversary of it 50 years later and all this other jazz. It's there.
jazz.
But what I want to do is, like I said, I want to have his name literally grinded into the metal of this car and then painted over the top of it. So that way when the paint fades and this car is in a graveyard somewhere many years from now, hopefully, because, I have sisters that have kids and stuff like that. Maybe they'll appreciate it, or something like that. We'll see what happens. But somewhere down the line, if this car is sitting in a junkyard or something like that and the paint's faded, you're still going to see the name etched in the metal of the car, especially his. And it's going to have the date that he passed away.
The
That's
video
the same
is
day of the
57
explosion.
Chevy
So,
dedicated to my
on the other side,
grandfather.
I'm thinking a trunklet. I think that's what
Sorry,
it's supposed
Austin,
to
I
be.
didn't see that.
On the other side of the
50.
trunklet is going to have my name and my father's name. On Facebook, there's also a picture of him, my grandfather, my father, me, my brother, the explosion that my grandfather.
Okay. There's a picture of you, your grandfather, and your father. But wait a minute. If this fire happened in 1967 and you weren't born till 1969, that doesn't make much sense.
was a first responder to, and the house that he lived in, which ironically, as far as Google Maps is concerned, it still looks the same as when I was a kid. Same exact color. Nothing has changed at all. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell for post notifications, and leave a comment down below. And don't be afraid to take a look at my Facebook profile. And if you know of anybody that has these things for the car so I can complete it faster, please let me know. All right? Any donation will help, you know?
Huh.
All right. Thank you in advance. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for post notifications. And leave a comment down below.
Wow. Yeah. So there's your character right there, Rich. You can talk all this shit about all these things you're going to do. But this one video, and there's many, many more, but just this one video is enough to prove that you are a liar. Little Jim, I don't fucking believe a word. I don't believe a word that comes out of this man's mouth. This video, I know I've heard it. I just can't remember what video it was. And I know I've got it in my in all my videos. There's a video of him saying, "You'll never hear me ask for money." Now, you just guys heard him asking for money to have something done that isn't even true. Probably was like, that's what. Right? Exactly. To disgrace your family members like that, especially ones you never even met. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. All right, well, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I've got some stuff to do. You want to talk about shit that brings bad juju? Yeah, my grandmother used to say that, juju. Bad juju. You guys have a great day. Rich, your move, buddy. Later, guys.